tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Here we go. Tip-off goes to the Hornets. Now here's Ball. For three. The shot comes out. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises that have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
And those long arms of LaMelo, I mean, they help him complete on those tough drives.
The three from Russell. The rebound by Bridges. Here's Charlotte. Pass to Ball. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ball's got 5.
Fearless from beyond the arc. LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
And here's Thomas from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Here's Bridges. There's the drive. And he hammers it down right in the face of Nick Claxton.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player. We can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And in recent seasons, Grant, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They built the team around key players, and those guys have just missed a lot of time.
And here's Charlotte. 4-point game. And down it goes. 2 points.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here.
Number 45, Keon Johnson.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lays it up and banks it in.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Ball. Pass to Miller. Just 5 to shoot. This one for 3. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Thomas, right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Mark Williams.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
Nets trail by 3. Here's Johnson. Nice D from Bridges.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Miller. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. So both teams changing it up here. Charlotte shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That's good for Miller. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big 3. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York The fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
And here's Charlotte now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Melton. Johnson for three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
There's the double with Sharp. Back to Miller. Pass to Bridges. Fires the three. Sharp grabs the miss. Nets trailed by 4. Outside Johnson. Johnson on the wing. "27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. He drops it from range. Bridges has got 5 now.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the Nets miss again. Miller outside. Lets it go from deep. No luck on that one. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Pass to Nurkic. Smith outside. Here's Diabate. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ball. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game. Johnson on the wing. The kick out to Williams. Nails it from 3.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
Ball with it. Russell covering. Here's Miller. On target from range. Miller's got 10 points.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open 3.
Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. 6 to shoot. Here's Ball. Rebounded by the Nets.
Normally he drains that.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Nets trailed by 4. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Brooklyn making a switch here. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's Thomas from the arc. Fires in the triple.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Ball looks over the floor. Left side Williams. The kick out to Ball. Fires from deep. Ball sticks the three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Thomas outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thomas has got 6 points.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
And Ball gets it to go.
The defense leaves an opening and Ball exploits it. I mean, he can be so sudden.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons. Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
To the wing on the left. Clowney. And it's all from three-point range. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. 6-point lead. Miller can't get it to go.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Here's Thomas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Nets trail by 4. And it's Williams off the drive. There's the three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
3 shots.
And he sinks the 2nd. And he nails the 3rd. 32 seconds left to play in the half. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Miller outside. Beyond the arc. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. Here's Brooklyn. Williams in the post. Williams grabs the board. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses.
Coming onto the floor, 3-point team. Number 30, Seth Curry.
7 seconds left in the first half. 3-pointer. That shot is off. And so it's Brandon Miller making highlights for the Hornets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
34.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Outside Russell. Outside Johnson. 4-3. That shot off the mark. Hornets leading by 5. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. Claxton with a rebound. And Brooklyn with possession here. Right side, Williams. Outside Russell. Lets it go from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. The kick out to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
So he gets them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
About a minute played here in the second half. Fires from the wing. Rebounded by Johnson.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Russell. Sinks that one from the post. Russell's got 7.
Yeah, aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
Here's Ball. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They trail by 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 9.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Curry. And it's good. 2 points. Curry's got his first points in this one. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Johnson for the tie. Hits the trifecta.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Curry's shot is off.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
For the lead. The kick out to Johnson. And that misses. That would have put him up. On offense, here are the Hornets. Outside Curry. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Russell with the rebound. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Here's Okogie. Off the mark there with a 3. A minute 42 left in the third. The shot by Russell, no good. Here's Charlotte. Curry with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Inside, and stolen by Williams. Here's Russell, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
And out the line, shooting 2. D'Angelo Russell.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A minute 22 left in the third. Smith outside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yes, Smith has some bunnies on him. Gets off the floor fast to slam it down.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. B.A.?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Russell. He's got 11. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Yeah, a high-profile scorer since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Here's Smith. Charlotte's shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
And for Smith, the quickness, the jump shot, the potential. I mean, it's all there.
Smith hits them both. Nets trail by 3. Pass to Johnson. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Missed inside. And here's Charlotte now.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Let's go with a 3. And Miller good for 3. Miller's got 20. Watford outside. And so it's Charlotte leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Charlotte leading by 6. They set the pick. Smith outside. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Yeah, great idea there. He set Smith up and let him knock him down.
Watford with it. Launches a 3. Pure from three-point range. Watford's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And look at Ball take off. Love seeing him use his athleticism to slam it home. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The 3 from Ball. Claxton with a rebound. Nets trail by 7. Here's Russell. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Ball. Miller outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Miller's got 23 points.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. The Hornets making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Rejected by Claxton. Got a piece of it. Ball with it. Russell covering. Back to Green. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Second shot opportunity. Claxton with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Here's Williams. Basket counts.
He saw a path to the rim, and he took it. The defense just couldn't stop him.
And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
15.
First free throw is good.
At the line for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Thomas. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Gibson with it. Out to Bridges. Now Miller. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Nets trail by 11. Back to Johnson. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
The kick out to Williams. Bridges outside. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Hornets lead by 11.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Here's Ball. Outside, Green. Miller outside. The three is up. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Hornets.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Brandon Miller.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Now here's Ball.
D'Angelo Russell. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him. He snuffs out any comeback hopes with an impressive performance at the line.
And it's good for 2. 26 seconds left in the game. Here's Ball. Miller outside. Pass to Green. Drops in the 3.
And guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Cameron Thomas. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for Charlotte.
That's good for Miller. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean,